Ty, you and Casey got in the act in the first half. What do you think of the defense's first unit defense's performance in the first half?
Yeah, I think we showed out today. I really showed the growth that we made during the spring ball. I mean, we had a lot of 3-and-outs, which was great to see. And like we said, like we've been talking about this whole spring, I mean, it's there. The growth is there. We've seen it. I think we proved it today.
Cam Taylor-Britt was up here and he said before the game, it was like, we weren't giving up any points. That was the objective, and we gave up only 19 yards. Is that kind of the mindset of this group you've seen throughout the spring?
Yeah, mentality was when we went against offense for live reps that they 3-and-outs, they don't get a first down. I mean, that's just the way that we want to play the football. We want to play football. Like I said, the mentality's there. We're getting down to it.
How much more comfortable? Do you feel more comfortable now, or what? How do you feel compared to last season?
Yeah, last season it was a really great experience. I mean, I got to play a lot. Got those game reps I think I needed against those guys. This spring, I felt so much comfortable. I felt like I gained. My growth was through the roof, and I'm excited to get through the summer and then go through fall.
Where was that areas of growth?
Just feeling more smooth, not as like blocky, I guess is the best way to put it. My motions were a lot more fluid. I'm understanding the game a lot faster. My technique has improved a lot as well, so that helps. And just getting stronger and bigger this winter really helped me as well.
Hey, Ty, I saw your brothers walking on. I mean, how excited are you to have your brother?
Yeah, that was awesome to see. He kind of kept that a secret from me. I kind of knew that he was thinking about going here, but I didn't know if he wanted to go see other options. But when I saw that on Twitter and heard that from him, I was pretty excited.
He didn't even tell you?
No, he kept it a pretty good secret. I don't know, it kind of came up to the last second, I guess.
Found out on Twitter like everybody else?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So I texted him, I was like, hey, thanks for telling me. So, yeah, it's really good to have him here. I think he can be a good part of this program.
Kind of a down note, but Scott Frost mentioned Will Helm has had that injury. I mean, how tough is that especially a guy who has put in as much time as he has to the program, and when you see that happen on the field? It
sucks. I know Will was really looking forward to coming back and having a pretty good 6th year, given that free year from last year. He put in the work. I know he had surgery for his hip, I think, and had to get through that, and then came back and looked good for the first part of spring ball, and then having this happen to him now, that sucks. So I feel bad for him.
The offense has talked about wanting more to have a downhill physical running game. Have you noticed that from the guys you're going up against in practice?
Yeah. I definitely could feel that. I mean, that was kind of one thing that I noticed from last year. Downhill runners, they hit a lot harder. So I can tell that from offensive line. I mean, they're firing out of their stance pretty well and powerful, moving us, keeping us on blocks, and opening those holes for those guys. I noticed. I mean, today you saw Yant. I'm going to shout out Yant. He ran through probably up the middle 3 times in a row and knocked our guys around. So it's definitely there. I see that.
The linemen are wearing run the ball hats, and you sense there's just a greater sense of them wanting to just go downhill more. I mean, against the defensive line and you guys.
Yeah, no, there's definitely times. I mean, when I go back and watch the film, I'm bumped out of my gap, or I'm double teamed pretty good. I'm out of the play where I can't even do nothing to affect the play. So their downhill tendencies are getting really well.
What are those battles like? Just sum it up. Those battles with the daily battles with the offensive line.
Yeah, it goes back and forth. I mean, there's some days where I'll whoop on our O-line, and then there's some days where I get just driven out of the hole, out of my gap, and then I look like a fool on film. So, but it's a grind. Our offensive line, I think, has gotten a lot better from the coming years. So.
Hi, Jason Peter has been around the program quite a bit this offseason. I guess what has he brought, maybe attitude-wise, to the defensive line specifically?
Yeah, he's kind of bringing that old culture that he had when he played. There's no walking on the field. Every time we do a drill, it's a 5-yard sprint after. We're not going to take no for an answer, and we own the defense basically. We own the practice. We bring the tempo of the practice. So I feel like our defensive line has really caught on to that and has really done that well throughout practice, and just kind of like not commanding it, but it kind of just brings that more energy that we need sometimes.
All right. Thank you, Ty.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.